Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Man of Medan. This is episode 7. So last time, we kind of dwindled down the number of remaining characters, because now the only kidnapper left alive is Olson, and of our party, all we have left is Alex, Brad, and Julia. Fliss is dead, Conrad has escaped. We did get a radio message out with our coordinates, and they said they were sending help, so now we just need to survive long enough for that to happen. So now we switch back to Julia from Alex and Brad, up in the radio room.
Stay here. Go after them, stay here. Go after them, stay here. Guys! Shout if you're okay! Shit.
Meanwhile, they're of course nowhere near the hole anymore. Oh, Julia, don't jump down. Also, they fell through like 3 floors or something. Oh, no, she's fine. Yeah, you're gonna jump down that next hole? Because that's where they went. Okay, we don't have a flashlight. We do have shoes, so that's an upgrade. Which way do we want to go? Also, there was that message in the last episode that I got cut off from when we had to run away from Olson, but that seemed like it had some pretty important info, and I think I'm just gonna read that, you know, screenshot it in the recorded video and just read the whole thing. Since that stuff doesn't save anywhere as far as I know. Yeah, there's the pictures, but I don't think you save notes in any way. Okay. Seems to be just a dead-end oh, no, there is a door here. Does it open? Nope. So it really is just a dead-end corner over here. There's a door here, but she doesn't... I think that's a door. It's hard to tell with some of these shots. Yeah, I think that's not a door, it just looks like one. But we must be getting kind of close to the end, because I've been told this game is fairly short, and we're 5 hours in or so. I don't know how long until dawn was either, but I think it was like 10 hours? Maybe? Could be wrong. Really not a lot to find around here. I wonder if Julia is going to find Fliss. Also, I don't think anyone's actually found the cargo room where Manchurian Gold was. You know, the flooded one with the gas cylinders. Oh, spooky ghost. I didn't actually see who that was. I think it was, one of the brothers. But hey, you know, Fliss may be dead, but all of our connections are still here. Julia still has her husband, presumably, who ran away. And she still has, or sorry, not husband, brother, who ran away, and her husband, who got his ring back from Danny's dead body. So, as long as nobody else dies, this is still sort of a happy ending. You know, it sucks for Fliss, but she wasn't one of us to begin with. Oh, premonition. I don't think we've seen this one. Alright, that one didn't play, even though I fixed the broken premonitions. Oh, there we go. Okay. A little hope. I think that's a reference to the next game, which is just called, like, Little Hope, or something like that, the town. Because this does not look like anything relevant here. This is a girl slipping off a ledge and presumably hanging herself while some kind of jacketed man is unhappy about it. Premonition spoiler for the next game. Okay, I think that was Brad, based on the outfit. We probably shouldn't go in the same direction as the ghostly apparition, though. Even if it is a hallucination. Internal memorandum. To all field officers, the scale of our search and recovery missions across the area have yielded results far greater than expected. Unfortunately, there is now a shortage of adult caskets. If you locate the remains of any missing persons at the water purification plant, you may have to use smaller caskets. Is that why there was a child-sized one as well? I guess it'll have to be Hawkins. Poor bastard. There's almost nothing left of him. I know this isn't ideal, guys, but they'll give him a proper funeral and respect he deserves once we've got his body back home. We'll just have to make this work for now. Yeah, so that's presumably something from the mainland of China, where they found and or produced Manchurian gold.
God, what kind of haunted house bullshit is this?
For a second, I thought that was just a severed head hanging by a noose, and I'm like, that seems kind of redundant.
The hell is this place used for?
I wonder what they could put in a big empty room in a ship, like maybe cargo. Okay, I don't think we've been in this cargo hold, because it doesn't really have much in it. Julia, don't walk towards the angry French. This is also the only time we haven't gotten subtitles for it.
Stay back! I mean it!
Just yelling to himself behind a box.
Chill. Okay, chill. Nobody needs to get hurt.
Alright, get ready to QTE. Why would I attack? What is she gonna do?
Okay.
Push him?
You're the boss. Just simmer down. Can we chill out for a second, please? Seriously, guy, a sledgehammer is not fucking chill!
All he had to do was swing it upward. Well, I mean, that's good for the other two. Now they don't have to swim. Alright, let's try not to fuck up the prompts here. Are we just gonna ignore Brad? Oh, there he is. He's fine. Even though he's face down in the water. Is that Manchurian gold?
Get out of there! Now!
Press Y to gently slap his hand away. Where's Alex? Also, there's all this water in the ship, but there still doesn't seem to be a source for it. He's like, I'm gonna hold my hand here until she gets what I'm doing.
No, do it now!
Awkwardly waddles through the water. Is that Alex back there? Or is it a ghost? It looks like a ghost. Well, I don't think he's getting back from that one.
Oh!
That might have been our climactic final battle. I mean, it's not clear that there's actually anything supernatural going on here at all. They kind of established that it's just the gas causing hallucinations, and I'm still pretty sure that Brad killed Fliss with the spanner that I picked up. And he doesn't remember it because she looked like a skeleton monster or something. But I guess, again, we'll find that out in the curator's cut. Because, I mean, she kind of got stabbed, but she just got like a blunt force trauma wound to the head.
Oh my god. Fliss. How the hell? How did this happen?
I mean, there's a man running around with a sledgehammer as well. It doesn't really seem like something to be confused by. How could she have possibly died? But it does make me wonder, like, what would she have been up to if I hadn't got her killed? That's the replay value, man. So yeah, I guess that really was the climax there. Survive Olson. So really, it wasn't a ghost ship at all. It was just a ship. I'm still also confused what happened with Alex and Brad and how they got split up while they jumped in the water. But I think that didn't go too badly. You know, I got one person killed. I've heard that, like, the kidnappers can survive as well. You know, I'm pretty sure we could have saved Junior if we prevented him from shooting himself.
Guess it's time to see if it's working.
I guess we're gonna also ignore the rescue that we called for. We're gonna call them back and be like, yeah, actually we escaped. We're fine. Now, the other part of the semi-true supposed story of the Ourang Medan is that it exploded and sank after they tried to, you know, bring it back. Which, is that gonna happen to Conrad? Is he just gonna die here? Guys, I came to rescue you. Oh, you're not here anymore. Shit.
What the hell is this place?
Also, between Conrad's shirt there and the book that Julia was reading, is it safe to assume they're both from Salem?
Is it abandoned? Hello?
I like the idea that this rescue ship
Alex,
came
Julia!
and just sent him up by himself. Are you guys here? I'm sure you can hear me no matter where you are on the ship. And then Conrad hallucinated and died somehow. Who knows? And, like, is there an ending where I didn't get the distributor cap and they didn't leave?
And it doesn't make any sense, you know. I hit something down there, like, really hard.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
And I know what I saw. I just don't believe in whatever it was that I saw, you know. So if it wasn't a zombie or whatever, then who the hell did I hit?
I just want to know what happened to my brother. He was trying to help us to get help, but he doesn't know anything about boats or sailing. I just hope he's alive, that he's okay. God, we should have never split up.
He was on a motorboat.
Hey,
How hard is that to figure out?
found this.
At least we have our ring. And no one is driving the boat, they're just letting it go. Conrad doesn't know much about boats or sailing, but neither do we. Yeah, I think she's officially dead. So, are we gonna get a follow-up with Conrad? Because, like, that's not really much of an ending. He went back to the ship and he looked around. What do you got to say about this, curator?
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can't do better next time around. Impressive. Almost everyone survived. Almost. I suppose when the curtain falls, you're either ready for it or you're not. It's all about decisions, isn't it? Decisions made in a hurry, in a panic, made with the heart instead of the head, or vice versa.
Though I've also heard from people who play this multiple times that
a long time to
there
have
really isn't
repercussions.
that much
But
to the
there are
decisions.
repercussions. There are always repercussions.
I assume there's probably more than like a Telltale game, but still not as much as they want you to think. I mean, there's probably a
meet
few
again.
that I'm like thinking
Maybe
about.
in Little Hope, maybe somewhere else.
Yeah, Little Hope, the next game. And the curator's going to be in all of them.
We will meet again.
You know, this kind of frame narrative or structure of him telling you the story is going to be there for all of the Dark Pictures games. And I am excited about the next one. A little disappointed. A little disappointed that it turned out to be pretty mundane explanation. There was nothing weird at all about it. But yeah, that's Man of Medan, I guess. That's the end of my first run. So I think if I hadn't picked up the weapons for Fliss and Brad, that might have gone differently if neither of them was armed. But I'm also wondering now, like, if I had actually successfully continued to dodge him, would he have given up? Also, this song is probably going to get claimed, so let's just skip it. Okay, it just skipped to more credits. Alright, let's see what happens here. Gonna get a little bit of a follow-up, or just gonna kick me back to the menu? Conrad is losing his shit, but there's nobody on the ship to kill him. Except apparently a grandma ghost. Like, now I'm picturing that boat is just sitting there waiting for him to come back, and they're like, what do you think he's doing up there?
They're gone.
So yeah, this is Little Hope, and it's gonna be a, you know, a take on a different genre of horror. Perhaps a little more supernatural. Question is, when does this come out? 2020, but they said they're going to release these like every 6 months, and Man of Medan was August, so, you know, it's probably sometime like the end of spring. But yeah, I would love to do a playthrough of the next game as well. So that'll do it for Man of Medan. However, I think I am going to now go through again. You know, we'll do this from the curator cut, or is that in extras? And see things from the other character's perspective. So that way, if you just want to watch the main LP, you've already done that. And if you want a little bit more, and me having a little bit better idea of what to expect, then you can continue with me into the curator's cut. Creating the curator. I don't know. I'll find it before the next episode. But until then, thank you for joining me aboard the Ourang Medan, and I hope I'll see you again. Take care, everyone.